Clarkson's Farm Series 5 will be last season of show. Clarkson's Farm fans believe that the show will end after the upcoming Series 5. The show was first released on Prime Video back in 2021, several years after Jeremy Clarkson purchased Curdle Hill Farm in Oxfordshire. Having renamed it to Diddley Squat Farm and taken over the running of operations at the spot, the TV presenter got to grips with farming. The Chadlington spot has been the focus of all 4 seasons of the hugely popular documentary program. Fans have been introduced to several faces over the years, thanks to the show, including cheeky farmhand Kaleb Cooper and Mr. Clarkson's partner, Lisa Hogan. A 5th series was confirmed by the Top Gear star at the end of last year, with filming well underway on the latest offering. But despite looking forward to whatever Series 5 has to offer, fans now believe that this will be the last season of the show. One user on the Clarkson's Farm Reddit forum said, "Looks like this upcoming Season 5 will be the last for Clarkson's Farm." They added that a spin-off series featuring cast members from Clarkson's Farm could be under development. In response to this, another member said, "It's been looking that way for a bit now." Jeremy Clarkson talked a lot about this with S4 starting, that it was time for a break after S5. It is not yet known when Clarkson's Farm Series 5 will be released on Prime Video, but it is expected to be in 2026. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper makes emotional admission. Clarkson's Farm star Kaleb Cooper has made an emotional admission about growing up. The farmer from Chipping Norton became a household name after starring in Jeremy Clarkson's farming documentary on Prime Video. Hailing from Chipping Norton in the Cotswolds, Mr. Cooper's no-nonsense style quickly captivated audiences. Now with 4 seasons of the show under his belt and 3 young children, the 27-year-old has made an emotional admission about growing up too quickly. Speaking to PA, he said, "I grew up way too quickly in a way, and maybe that was because my mum and dad got divorced and I decided that I would be there to help her pay the bills." This comes after he and his fiancée, Taya, had their 3rd child, Ashton, back in August. Mr. Cooper was harvesting a field when she went into labor, but managed to complete it in time to get back for the birth. He said, "Because it was baby number 3, Taya was so relaxed, and she rings me about 1 o'clock, telling me, 'Kaleb, I'm in labor, I'll let you know when I'm close.' I said, 'Well, I've just got this one field, and Taya understands this. We've been together 10 years. I think, to go forward in life to get where you want to be, you don't need someone nagging at you and saying, 'Don't do that, don't do this.' They've got to be supportive all the time. She's been out there on the combine harvester with me when we've had to finish the field, because of the weather or whatever. I get into proper calving mode and I'm treating Taya like a cow, then she's giving me the side eye and I have to manage that," the farming maestro said. The Chipping Norton celebrity finally went abroad for the first time this year to Bruges in Belgium, but is still reluctant to stray far from his hometown in the Cotswolds and is keen to promote farming as a career for young people. He launched a bursary 2 years ago at the Royal Agricultural University, contributing £3,000 to successful applicants from non-farming backgrounds who want to pursue a career in agriculture, and gives talks in schools to educate children in farming. "I firmly believe we should be teaching kids farming in schools. Food is the most important thing in the world," he stated. 2 years ago, he visited the then Prime Minister Rishi Sunak at 10 Downing Street alongside Charlie Ireland, Jeremy Clarkson's land agent, at a Farm to Fork summit to discuss supermarket supply chains and how farmers can be better supported. "MPs, they're all full of S*****, he said flatly. "I firmly believe if you want something done in the world, you've got to do it yourself." He hopes his new book, Kaleb's Farmyard Tales, a collection of funny, true stories from the farm, featuring child-friendly chapters on pigs, sheep, chickens, cows, poo and, of course, tractors, will amuse and educate young readers. "I wanted to be a young father, and I'm very lucky to be able to do that. I work my off to provide for my family, and that's what I'll keep doing. I would be lying if I said I haven't changed, but I have grown up. I've got 3 kids now. When you saw me in the first season, I had a beard and about 4 chest hairs." He started his first business when he was 13, after his mother bought him 3 chickens, and he sold the eggs to the local community. "Beforehand, I was doing 24-hour days," he said. "Now I do 18-hour days. I'd rather work until 4 a.m., sleep until 6 and then have the morning off to spend some time with the kids. Trying to manage work, life, filming, books, charity, and kids is hard work, but at the same time it's really enjoyable. I wouldn't have it any other way." Yet he says he would never push his children into farming. My dream is to go and buy my own farm, he revealed. If Oscar and Willa say, look, I don't want to be a farmer, that's not a problem. It's an honor to have a TV show that inspires people, he said. There aren't enough of those around at the moment. Mr. Clarkson has become one of his best friends, although he draws the line at the suggestion that he might be a father figure. I would say, Granddad, probably, he cheekily added. I love the bloke to pieces. Whenever I have a problem or need some advice, I simply go and sit down with him. I hope that I teach him a little bit about farming, but he teaches me about so much stuff. When I went on tour, he was telling me how he did his Top Gear days with live audiences, so I've got a great mentor. Jeremy's been around the world. He's done all the TV. He's great at making TV. Watching that bloke's brain work is unbelievable. It's honestly mind-blowing. Mr. Cooper's no-nonsense attitude was tested in the summer when he was blocked by a policeman to clear the route for J.D. Vance's cavalcade, when the U.S. Vice President was on holiday in the Cotswolds. At the time, Mr. Cooper was transporting 14 tons of wheat in an open trailer in the rain. I wanted to get going for my wheat, which was getting wet, and I kept nudging forward, he said. He wasn't very happy with me, this little policeman. He was allowed to continue his journey half an hour later, but the wheat got wet. I'm going to send them a bill for drying my wheat. For the time being, he'll continue to juggle his contracting business, family and TV commitments, hopes to write more books and is even considering travel. Mr. Cooper added, I spend my life with the most traveled man, talking to the most traveled man in the world, so when we are talking, I talk farming, while he says, go on, you must go here. And my brain starts thinking, maybe I should listen to him.